Hello everyone, I'm so happy you're here today. We are going to have so much fun making these two cards using one stamp set. Hey Stampers, this is Dawn and today we are going to be playing with the Springtime Joy stamp set. We're using this stamp set and then this Welcome Spring and then along with these two flowers. So these cards are my thank you notes for the month of March. And then this one was my club project for last month, for February. So we're going to use the same stamp set with this cute little lamb. And then this one gets the two flowers. And then they both get the Welcome Spring. But I did change both of them up just slightly. All right, so hopefully you'll stick around and check out both of the cards. All right, so we're going to make both of the cards today with the Daffodil Delight. And then you can see here, this one is the one that we made at the club with the pool party, and then this is the pool party version of the thank you note. Okay, so we're going to make the Daffodil Delight one. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so for the full-size card, this is your basic white, and this piece is cut at 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. Then you're going to need another layer cut at 3 3/4 by 5. Then for the thank you note, this is the basic white cut at 2 3/4 by 8.5. And then you're going to score it at 4 1/4. That's going to make the base. And then I went ahead and already die cut out the ovals. So we need 2 scallops. These are the Daffodil Delight. And this is from the layering oval dies. And then I cut out 2 of the basic white with the stitch shaped dies. And I believe this is the largest oval in that pack. And those are going to layer really nicely together. Okay, so let's go ahead and stamp our little lamb onto those 2 layers, and we'll make the full-size card today first. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and stamp both of the lambs, and I'm going to use my Memento ink because we're going to be using our Stampin' Blends today. Okay, so there's my 2 little sheep, some scrap for the basic white, and we're going to go ahead and stamp the Welcome Spring. This is for the punch out part of my thank you notes for March. So we're just going to stamp the Welcome Spring. And then we're also going to use that for the cards. So let me go ahead and grab this since we're making this one first. We're going to use this 3 3/4 by 5. And we're going to stamp this right up in the top left-hand corner. Welcome Spring. And then we're going to take both of our flowers. I'm going to add this flower to one side. And then the tulip to the other side. And then the oval will be right in the center between those 2 flowers. And we're not going to use the flowers for my thank you notes. So we'll put those away. All right, now we're going to grab some Stampin' Blends. So here are the Stampin' Blends. I try to pick like springy colors, you know, for Eastery, and spring is right around the corner, so it's perfect. So let's just start there. I'm going to grab my Smoky Slate on the felt tip end. I'm going to grab my lamb. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to outline the lines of my sheep. Here, let me zoom in a little bit. Okay. Then I'm going to take my Flirty Flamingo Light and I'm going to add her little rosy cheeks right here. So I'm just going to scribble some Flirty Flamingo Light on her cheeks. And then I'm going to grab this color lifter and we're going to just move this color, the Smoky Slate, around to lighten the edges a little bit, and then I'll come back in and do the cheeks. So that's pretty much my lamb. Then I'm just going to color with a bunch of the colors for her little headdress right here. So I'm going to first take my Mango Melody, and I'm going to take the nib part and I'm going to outline just the edge of the flower. Just like that. And then take the Mango Melody in the light and I'm going to finish coloring that and that flower. So it does have a little contrast with the dark and the light. And then the same thing with the Flirty Flamingo. I'm going to take the nib part of the Flirty Flamingo and I'm going to just add the color around the edge of the flower. Then take the light and color that in. Okay, Okay, then I'm going to bring in my purple posy, and I'm going to also take, let me make sure this is the dark. Yep, take the dark. And once again, I'm going to outline that outside edge of that flower. And take the light, color this one in. Okay, so then the last color is the pool party. So I'm going to add that dark around the edge. And then color that in. Okay. Then we're going to take the granny apple green and the light, and I'm going to color in the leaves. Isn't that pretty? Oh, and then I'm going to take the nib part of the marker, and I'm going to dot the center of the flowers, just like that. Isn't it cute? All right, then we're going to layer this onto our daffodil scallop. Let me grab that. I'm going to put some dimensionals on this. Okay, then we're going to color in our flowers here. So on this flower, I'm going to use the Flirty Flamingo. Once again, I'm going to take the dark and I'm going to outline the flower. And color in the light. Then the tulip, I'm going to use the purple. I'm going to use the purple posy. Okay, we're going to bring in our granny apple green again. Sheep or your lamb is going to go right in the center, just like that. We're going to pop that up on dimensionals. It's going to go right in the center. Isn't that cute? And then we're going to grab some rhinestones. Okay, so I'm going to use the rhinestones, but we're going to color them. So on this one, for the background of the rhinestones, I changed the colors because the pool party and this purple posy is really light. So I'm bringing in the Bermuda Bay light and the Magenta Madness light along with the Mango Melody. Okay, so you're just going to take your felt tip end and you're just going to color over the rhinestones. And you can add a couple coats if you want to make them a little bit more vibrant. But these colors do not come off as dark as what they show like on the lid. They look actually really pretty. So even though this is a Magenta Madness and it's a little bit darker than the Flirty Flamingo, it still comes out really nice on the rhinestone. Okay, so those were the two colors that I added just to color the rhinestones. Okay, then we're going to let that set to dry just for a minute, and we're going to add our rhinestones, just scatter them around the back, on the background. Just like that. Isn't that pretty? Then you can add this with your stamp and seal, or I'm going to add some dimensionals. So let's go ahead and do that. One dimensional in each of the corners will be good. Okay, so there's the front. I'll just set that right in the center of the base. Isn't that pretty? Now, my March thank you notes, I add a little dazzling diamonds, but my club card, we didn't add any dazzling diamonds. You can add some Wink of Stella if you like, but it's still so cute like that. All right, now let's go ahead and make the little thank you note. So I've already got one that's attached to the scallop. So I'm going to go ahead and color this one with just the Mango Melody. And I'm going to color the whole headdress with the flowers in the same color to match the color of the cardstock. So I'm just going to outline the edge of the flowers with the darker of the color, the Mango Melody. And then I'm going to take the lighter shade and we're just going to color that in. Okay, then we're going to take our Granny Apple Green and color in the leaves, and then I'm going to dot the centers. Okay, and then instead of outlining the lamb like we did on the full-size version with the smoky slate, I'm going to take the Pool Party Light and I'm just going to outline her body to make that white pop of her cute little face and her little body. And I did this Pool Party color to all the colors of my thank you notes. So no matter if it's the Highland Heather, the Flirty Flamingo, the Daffodil, or the Pool Party, they all got outlined with the Pool Party Light. And then I'm going to go ahead and add some cheeks to her, little rosy cheeks. We're going to take our color lifter again. I'm just scribbling on the color lifter just to make sure there's no colors on there to interfere with that, the Flirty Flamingo. Then we're going to add some Dazzling Diamonds. Now the 2A glue pen and the Dazzling Diamonds are both retired, but all my followers and my customers all know that I'm a big glitter fan. So I'm going to still be using these products because I love glitter. So I'm scribbling this glue pen. The glue is coming out this little tip, and I'm just scribbling the glue all over her face with her cheeks, her ears, and then her body. And then we're going to go ahead and dip this into the Dazzling Diamonds. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, I love it. All right, then we're going to pop this up on a dimensional. Then we're going to grab our base. Remember, this is the 2 3/4 by 8 1/2 and then scored at 4 1/4. This is going to go right in the center. Then we're going to grab our classic label punch and we're going to punch out what we stamped earlier, the Welcome Spring. This fits perfectly in there. Then we're going to grab the mini dimensional, just one. Flip over the greeting. Put that right in the center. And then this is going to get set right below her feet in the center, just like that. So cute! I love it. Now let me show you all the other colors with my thank you notes. So this is the Daffodil, and then here's the Flirty Flamingo. See how they all have the Pool Party outline, and then this is the Highland Heather. So pretty. And then the Pool Party. So here's the Pool Party full-size version that we made at Club last month. And then this one we made with the Daffodil today to match this one. So 2 cards, 1 stamp set. I love it. All right, so if you have any questions, please let me know. That's what I'm here for. Also, I'll have all the items listed down below. Then don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Then hit that notification bell and you'll be notified when I post a new video. Okay? Thanks so much for hanging out with me today. See you later. Bye.